What's up, everybody? It's Bill from High Volume Games, and welcome to another episode of the Road to the 2023 Dopey Challenge. Last episode, well, I really hadn't done much because I got sick and I had just started to uh, get better from that. And so now a month has passed, basically, since we last did a video, and we're getting better at things. So I have started training. A lot of it's been walking because, like I said in my previous episodes, the plan for right now is to do the Boston Marathon Jimmy Fund Walk training uh, for the Walk for Hunger, which is the 20-mile walk in Boston in May 1st. Uh, I figure that's a good way to, one, help lose the weight, and two, get as many miles possible. Uh, if we're able to walk 20 miles, we're going to be decent um, when we start training for the Dopey Challenge in July. So what I've been doing is, a lot of the times I'm walking. I did a last weekend. I did a no, actually, it was last Thursday. I did a 5 mile walk plus a 1.25 mile run, which was cool because doing the 5 mile walk then running, it showed that I still had stuff in the tank, so that's nice. I do a lot of walking outside at lunchtime at work. Unfortunately, the biggest issue right now is due to weather. I've had to kind of alter my, path because of sidewalks not being shoveled. But every day, generally, I do like 3 laps of walking, which is about 1.3 to 1.4 miles at the hospital. And Sunday, I did 2 miles of running at the outside of the hospital, basically like 4 laps. But it was fun. We've added a few things to my list, or that I'm working on. Uh, First thing I did, I bought a new watch. Uh, I ponied up on this one just because when you're doing the marathon, it's going to take a lot of hours, so you need a watch that has a lot of battery life. So I got the Garmin 245 music because it also stores music. You can put your Spotify, you can put music uh, from your computer onto here, uh, and if you have Spotify Premium, you can download it, and then you know I don't have to be online, and I can listen to my running playlist. So for what this what this does is, it'll keep my intervals. It'll have my music, and um, when you have GPS and music on, plus the watch, obviously, this goes for about 6 hours. So on races like the 5Ks, the 10Ks, the half marathon, I could just bring this, and I don't have to bring anything else for music or anything like that. So that's really good to have just one thing, a lot less things in my pocket. So this was a must pick up. Another thing I picked up because I've been watching a lot of Disney races. The people who did uh, videos on Marathon Weekend, um, Night 8241. I liked his videos because it was basically first person through the whole thing. Um, and Mouse Gen did a really good one where they did the four and kind of showed the characters and stopping and taking pictures. Very jealous though, because to do a 5K, stop for every character picture and still finish in 33 minutes. That's phenomenal. But I've been watching a lot of them because I love to study courses and I love to, first of all, it's just motivation. But one thing I saw them get was these Honey Stinger energy chews, and I've tasted them. They're pretty good. Do they give me energy? I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see on when I get into like these 6 mile walks and it's I start to wear down. Will these help? But I picked them up. Started drinking the old yellow this one's Gatorade. At Disney, they will give you Powerade, but usually they give you the yellow flavor. So I've been drinking that. And so now the what's coming up. Um, you're gonna see more videos. Right now, we're again still in that phase where we're not. I mean, I'm training, but I'm not really doing a lot. I'm just going out and getting miles in. There's not really much to update. But as you see in our sorry, my screen with what's going on is right here. So I'm looking at that. But what we got coming up is I am signing up for running races. Even to the point right now where I'm training to walk, I want to get some running races in because we're just getting miles, getting stronger. You know, tr- the Dopey Challenge training doesn't start till July, but we got even then you're supposed to be at you should be capable of finishing a 5K, and be pretty decent at it for that training level. So we're gonna start early. We're gonna get into pretty much any running race we can. Um, I don't have transportation. So I want to do some local ones, something that an Uber, is only going to cost me like $20. Uh, so, so I signed up for the first one, which is the Rainham Charity 5 miler. Uh, it is a course that I've done 4 times. Um, now, sort of different. The I'm adjusting my seat, but the Rainham Charity 5 miler, it's the Knights of Columbus race. It's they I've done that one twice and the 5 miles home twice. It's on the same exact course, but with two different starting lines. The Knights of Columbus would start on the Eagles Club, and the 5 miles home would start on the Lions Club. Which so it's a little different. But this year, and I think a few years ago, they changed it that the Knights of Columbus race is going to start at the Lions Club where the 5 miles home started. Now the big thing about that one is on this 5 mile course in Raynham, there's a hill called basically it's the King Philip Hill. It could also be called the Thrasher Street Hill because it's right at the corner of King Philip and Thrasher. But it's a pretty decent sized hill. And when you would do the old Knights of Columbus race before, it was at like mile 4, like 3.754, you would hit that. With this Lions Club race, um, where the 5 miles home, has been, and now this one is, that actually hit that hill right at about half-mile in. So you've got a lot of energy, but you could also drain that energy really quick by going up that hill. So the last time I did the 5 miles home, I walked from the start the uh, to the hill, walked up the hill, then started running. It actually finished 2 minutes faster than when I ran up the hill, wiped myself out, So we know the good thing is again 4 times I've done this course. Might have been different starts, but uh, we know what we need to do for this race. We walk up that one, then start running, interval training, get that going. And then that's mid March, so that is almost 4 weeks away. It's funny, I thought it was 8 weeks away, and then it turned out to be about 4 weeks away. Uh, so yeah, we're about just over a month away, March 13th. And then I signed up for this TCS Shoveltown 5K run. It's in Northeaston. Um, I don't know much about Easton, so I can't talk about the course because I don't know anything about it. But it is a 5K. It's not too far away. I like that the course is, basically it comes out of the school, and then you do 4 rights. Good. It's a nice, easy course. Just take a right down this street, take a right down this street, take a right down this street, take a right, and you're there. And I like that. Simple. There's some courses that you've done where you just completely, like, did I take the right turn here? So that ought to be interesting. So that's going to be March, and I'll do a video after each one of them, kind of recapping what we got. I'm also signing up for the Crush Cancer 5K. That'll be in Bridgewater. It's a race I've done many times. Um, it's not the registration's not open yet, but when it does, we'll sign up for that. Uh, I have a huge goal uh, for that race, and that is to get under a 40-minute 5K. Um, One, I haven't done that in a very long time because when I in 2015, when I basically stopped for a bit, um, I was my last one was a 32:50 or something like that. My best time 32:50, and then I stopped. And the first one coming back was the Crush Cancer in Bridgewater in probably 17, and I was like um, 42. And then I did the Crush Cancer again, for a couple years ago, and I was, again 42. So I've never made it through this Crush Cancer course in Bridgewater with uh, an under 40. Um, that will take some work though, because we're 2 months out of that race, and right now I'm still trying to get uh, get 3 solid miles in. So we got to get 3 solid miles in and get it under, a 12, 13-minute mile. And then I found one race. Um, well, let's talk about Crush Cancer 5K is my race. It's the race I do for my dad. It was uh, the race that was going on a few days before he passed. So I dedicate that one to him. Uh, So it'll be great to go back. I haven't been for a few years, so it'll be great to get back into see old friends. That's the good thing about the Rainham Charity 5 miler and the Crush Cancer is going to be you're going to see a lot of the same people. That's what happens with these running races is you see a lot of the same people, especially like me where I'm in the back of the pack. You tend to see the people that are in the back of the pack, and you've talked to them and stuff like that. We're not, running for position or for the win or anything like that, so we can enjoy, say hello and stuff like that. So the Crush Cancer means a lot, and it's going to be fun to get back into it. Uh, and then I signed up, or I'm going to sign up for there's one more that I know I'm going to do, and that's in North Attleboro. Um, it's it's called the Tunes and Tunes 5K. And this is one of those ones where I'm doing it more because it just has a fun theme to it. And it's, they want you to basically like dress up uh, as a cartoon character or something like that. I probably won't dress up. I probably will wear a shirt that has a cartoon character on it. One of my favorites, I'm thinking Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Um, but you do that. Then there's a lot of live music that's played throughout the race. And, it just sounds like a fun day. I know it's at a school, and part of the race ends up on the school's track. And again, that's kind of fun. Reminiscent of a few of the Run Disney races that have went through the track at Wide World of Sports. So that one sounds really really fun. Now the question is do I go crazy? Because again, we're talking about the Dopey Challenge where we're going to run 4 races in 4 days. There's a race that same weekend that's in Seekonk that's a 5K. So do I do 2 5Ks in this one weekend and keep training? Again, we're talking about every mile works, so we'll see. But that's what's on the horizon. I'm honestly looking almost every day for races between now and December. uh, what what happens is we're going to get a lot of races between now and say June, and then after that the summer months kick in. You don't get as many running races because of the heat, and then it'll pick up again in fall. But we'll do our best. We're going to sign up for a bunch and get ready for this. So as I said, I'm gonna start doing more videos. I'm gonna do uh, the recaps of the Charity 5 miler, the recap of the Shoveltown 5K. But also we're going to talk about, like I said, I watched those videos. And I want to go talk about each of those 4 races in uh, in detail. Not only from the 2021 course perspective, but also from my past history with those races because I've done the 5K twice. I've done the half marathon. I've done the marathon. I didn't do the 10K on marathon weekend, but I've done it for Princess Half weekend, and they're the same race. So it'll, I, we want to talk about that and what our strategy is gonna be for it, and what my strategy will be. I keep pluralizing me, but it just sounds better, I guess. Uh, so expect more videos, and talking about races that we're doing now, and strategizing for the races that we're going to be doing. So I think I've bored you long enough. I could talk all day about this, but I hope everyone's doing well. Really, if you're watching this, I thank you so much because you're just listening to me ramble. But it's something I love. So I thank you, and I hope everyone's doing well. So I will see you next time, probably, probably March, at the beginning of March. I'll go a few more weeks without doing a video because we don't really have anything but training to do right now. So do a video in March talking about our plans, and then we'll get into it. It's running season starting, man. So we'll talk to you guys later. Have a great night. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye now.